Finding the way, back cover pitch. Despite today's loss of values, humor, faith, and truth that polarize, there is a way to a good spirit which comes with guideposts to flow to confidence and hope. Yet even then, I have to be flexible, as my route may become as impassable as a bridge under debris and rushing water. But that too is part of the journey, learning to make course corrections.
That's a lot of water.
Life itself encourages proper course corrections, even shining a light in the fashion of a too small moon, darkening the sun into countless smiles, or of a comedian's laugh pointing out what not to do. Say, let media jam me into griping, spin blame, and melt down at a loss of faith and values in a loss of faith and values. Life is a journey to attitude, to spirit, where smiling is part of the way to a life well lived.
Life smiles back at me.
To purpose, meaning, and wisdom in shadows, projections, and even carvings poking fun at staying angry, enacting prejudice, dwelling in endless chaos, monkey mind, and blaming, endless blaming.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Making fun of scowled absoluteness, temper, and anxiety shines light on what possesses thoughts to stop listening, reflecting, and seeing the wonder of what is, like the very moment the moon turns the sun into a ring of fire, still too bright to directly observe, yet indirectly visible in countless images at my feet. Such moments illume awareness of life as unfathomably special, orderly, miraculous, not push me into being dramatic, even screaming anger to hide anxiousness in a fiery defensiveness of a
Nose out of joint and
A view so lopsided it cannot see.
itself as a bully. Yet communities craft ways, like a neighborhood pumpkin carving contest, to put light on where bad behaviors go. Darkened spirits going along with fiery blame, say of science, despite its technological miracles and miracle cures, or religion, despite its inspiring, can-do, be respectful, work together teachings. Swallowing any lie, even to coexist, hardens faces into barking at truth. Say the sun shining on all, a revelation that life is inclusive, an and, like in science and religion, liberal and conservative, male and female. So to find the way to a good spirit, I have to work on being properly open. Those lost close themselves to ideas, unsettled, driven to interactions out of agitation and anxiety that sours spirits and bars teeth, which life tends to render toothless.
As if eaten by a deer.
Ooh. Life inspires spirit, with stories written in rocks and starlight as calls to make the way into the unknown, to rise above foreboding, to wonder, truth, and humility, to take steps, each straightforward, each climbing towards confidence, strength, and courage, to grow, flow, and love, acronyms forming words that are their meaning, and more. But if instead I let things eat at me, I fall into unhappiness that blames the usual suspects.
Oh dear.
And being that I harvest what I sow and grow to be happy, I am not to grur certainty, as that reaps angst over what threatens that certainty, either reason or faith, compassion or encouragement, enabler or disciplinarian, environmentalist or capitalist, Shia or Sunni, pacifist or warfighter. To be stuck in the growth process, stuck in the R and grow, is to grr myself into a problem, me vulnerable to provocateurs carving dopes, clip miners igniting minds on fire, authoritarians scorching free spirits, religion firing up crusades, science enabling secular legions, mooches ablating empathy, which stops me from finding the way. On a journey where life itself stretches that Life itself includes stretches that seem to lack a way forward despite being on a clear trail. Yet these tight spots are where composure, concentration, and confidence are forged by walking on a step at a time, calmly, thoughtfully, in wisdom and humor of what is and what is in me, like fear of the unknown and strength to withstand that. Self-control calms dark emotions so I can perceive the underlying bad faiths I am to release, which is the way to be the best I can be, positive and happy, real and engaged, confident and truthful, in a world of growling blame. So for me to light up life, I am to find the way to excel, live values, bear fruit, care for those I meet, and be joyous and open to letting the spirit within me embrace life at its fullest, even letting those who know more than I do guide me to wisdom and community, family, and a good spirit. I also am to know the way is not my way and scary at times. Yet if I step out in the unknown, I find courage to calm fears as I come alive to prudently go forward in faith in myself. Composure to weather anxiety, spinning excuses, strength to walk the narrow path of life, and confidence in who I am, what I can do, and life is meaningful.
Into the unknown.
Working through what is scary, like a jolt bringing me back to earth, forms a book with 3 stages, 7 parts, and 21 chapters. The outline for this journey is below. It's a traditional problem, premise, promise style. The problem is life is a journey to an attitude, often bad. The premise is life offers guideposts, trials, and through engagement we can learn. The promise is in the right attitude comes wisdom. A proper journey has change, and there's a way forward no matter where we now are. So there is a way to a good spirit, the way with doable steps to grow to life spirit and into the best I can be, a person going places. It is my hope that this book helps you do that.